Hello and welcome in the month of November. As I announced yesterday, we are starting the new theme, the theme of CEO2.0, new version of you as the CEO, as the founder, new chapter in your life, in your business life, in your private life. I'm happy to welcome you today from Avola. For those of you who like red wine or wine in general, maybe you heard about the very famous Nero d'Avola. This is exactly where the grapes of Nero d'Avola originally come from, the city of Avola. And the wine is really good, so you can try it if you are a fan of fancy red wine. At the same time, this is the first day of November, and we are thinking about, so what does it mean for you to become the new version of yourself? What is it, the CEO 2.0? Or how would you name it? How would you describe it? What is it, a new version of yourself? Like, whom do you need to become? How do you want to show up? Who do you want to be so that you achieve new levels in your private and business life and in your growth? There are several thoughts that I have in my mind when thinking about this. One of them is the book Who Took My Cheese? I think this is the right title. Who Took My Cheese? This is the book showing that, you know, even though you like the place in which you find yourself today because you know it, there is always a better place which you don't know, but if you have the courage to go and look for it, it's there, it's working for you, and it's full of abundance. There is new wealth, new levels of joy, fulfillment, wealth, gratitude. There is everything more there towards the place where you find yourself, and it is a very good thing to find this courage to go out of your place and look for this one. The second thought is, and by the way, I really appreciated this book when I was in the period of my life when I knew I needed to level up, I needed to go to the next level, and I was looking for the motivation, looking for some strength, and I was finding this in exactly this book. So I definitely encourage you to read this one. I think it's really Who Took My Cheese, because it's about the mice that were eating the cheese in the place that they were living, and this cheese was being eaten up, so it was very little of it at the end, and one of them decided to move out of their cage and look for the new place, and she found the abundance of the new cheese in the new place. That's something that really encouraged me to go and look for the next levels for myself. The other element was about the courage to jump, because, you know, when we level up, we want to define our CEO2.0 version. We don't know everything, but we kind of have to detach from the place where we are today and just jump without exactly knowing where we land, but always jump forward, so that we give ourselves the opportunity to grow and to find ourselves in the new area. And I was thinking about this, you know, kite surfers here that really do some nice jumps. As we're eating lunch, we were looking at them. They're really pretty skillful in their kite surfing, and they are jumping. And this is the courage that you need as well. Just you know, go with the wind and jump. So I hope this inspires you also to redefine yourself. I always am very appreciative to what you have achieved so far, the level at which you are. I think it is amazing to see how much you have achieved and to be grateful for that. At the same time, every flaws, every cracks that we see in our image, in our achievements, so every thought that we have that we might have done better, or there are ways to do things better, I think they should serve in a very positive way, because this means despite of all of that, you have already achieved a lot. You have already arrived to the place where you are right now. So now if we level up, we can go only further ahead. we can only grow. So it's good to see that we can do things better, we can be better, and even though we were not so far, we have already achieved a pretty good success, because you are where you are in your life right now, and I'm pretty sure there are lots of people who would like to be in your place today. Now we're talking about how to level up. So how would you define yourself? What would this CEO2.0 mean for you? I'd like to leave you today with this question, so that you reflect on this a little bit, and we'll continue this reflection during the whole month of November, and I'll see you already tomorrow. Once again, greetings from the lovely Avola in south of Sicily in Italy. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.